Welcome to Mind Wide Open. We're so grateful to have you with us for this conversation and hope it offers reflection, insight, and a gentle path toward greater peace. Be sure to follow Mind Wide Open wherever you listen to your podcasts and visit us at www.mindwideopen.org to send a message or to share any questions that arise.
Okay, we're back for another discussion.
Yep.
So today we're going to talk about what are called the 4 Sublime States, or the 4 Noble Dwellings. So I think a lot of times in meditation, you notice how your mind tends towards negative thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And so we use these noble dwellings, or these good mental states, these positive mental states, to counteract those negative ones. Mm-hmm. Right, Bhante?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is Metta, which is loving kindness.
Yep.
Which we talked a lot about that.
Yeah.
In our other session. So do you want to talk about like how each mental states kind of have medicine?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So these are called 4 dwellings, 4 noble dwellings. Noble people live in these dwellings, Beth. That's why they are called noble dwellings. The first one is called Metta, as you mentioned. We had a nice discussion on that. So Metta is practiced as a means of freeing our mind from anger. The second one is Karuna, compassion. Compassion is practiced as an antidote to cruelty. And the third one is altruistic joy, which is the antidote to jealousy. Altruistic joy in Pali is called Mudita, which is a beautiful quality which I really love. And the last one is called Equanimity. In Pali, it is called Upekkha. So we practice Upekkha to remove the imbalance in our mind.
Can you explain that more? What do you mean by imbalance?
The world is full of labha, alabha, gains and loss, sappa, dukkha, suffering and happiness, ninda, prasansa, praise and blame, yasa, ayasa, good reputation and bad reputation. So this is the world.
So as a human being, we will experience these 8 things.
It is the life.
It's life.
It's the life. All the lives go through these 8 worldly conditions. These are called Ashta. Ashta mean 8. Loka mean worldly. Dhamma mean natures. 8 worldly natures.
Natural occurrences or natural phenomena.
Yeah.
Or
Also it is translated as vicissitudes.
Mm-hmm.
So no one is free from unpleasant things. And no life is full of pleasant things.
It's both.
life is always the both. Right?
Right.
So, if the life is full of these good and bad things, and the world is full of these good and bad things, what should we do? When the good things happen to us, we are over thrilled. When bad things happen to us, we are so upset.
Right. We're always going way high up or way down low.
Way down low. Yeah. So then, this is called imbalanced mind. This is not a balanced mind.
Yeah. You said like your mind it's almost like a weak mind if it's untrained, if it's following these things and getting pulled all over the place. That's like weak.
It is weak. It is a weak mind. It's a poor mind.
Right.
Beth, there is a beautiful teaching. Once a monk approached Buddha and he asked, Venerable Sir, it is said poverty and poverty. Venerable Sir, in your teaching, what is that so-called poverty? Very important to understand, especially in this current society. But when we have good roads, good education, good healthcare system, when we have enough to eat and everything, then we think we are rich. We are sustained countries, or we called it sustainable development.
Materially wealthy.
Yeah, materially wealthy. But if we look at this society, something is still lacking. You see that?
We're still not happy.
So then why is that? What happened to that richness? Where is that sustainable development? There is something missing. There is one big piece missing in that sustainable development, isn't it? Right?
Right. Are we really rich? Rich, like the way we think?
Yeah. So that is how we define the richness or a sustainable development. If the roads are fine, if we have enough to eat and good education, a good healthcare system, then we think, oh, this is developed. These are developed countries.
Our needs are met.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still.
And then how we define poverty? If the roads are not good, if we don't have enough to eat, then it is called poverty. We have a very worldly material criteria to measure, to define poverty.
Right.
But according to Buddha, poverty is not that. If your mind is not well trained, if your mind is still imbalanced, then it is called poverty. It's the real, true poverty.
Right.
Even though we have so many material things around us, our minds are not happy. Why is that? Because the mind is poor.
Right.
We experience the mental poverty.
Yeah. It's inside.
Yeah, mental poverty can never be overcome. This is very important. I would like to emphasize this. Even though we are materially developed, right? If we don't have mental happiness, it is a poor mind.
Yeah, we're still lacking.
Still lacking. No one is satisfied with these material things.
Right, we can't be internally or mentally rich by external means, right? External things will never internally.
External things, actually, we nowadays, when we look at the world, people mostly depend on other things. That means their happiness is depending on the external things.
Right.
And external people is external, always external things. So we believe that, okay, my happiness is on that person. We believe that, even though we don't say it out loud, we believe inside, okay, my happiness is depending on that person. That's a misunderstanding. And my happiness is depending on those material things. That's why people chase after the world without any satisfaction, without stopping, because they are running after a mirage that can never be reached. An
illusion.
An illusion. A total, completely illusion. Yeah. So what is the mental sustainable development? Buddha says, he presents a project. He presents a project to eliminate that mental poverty. The project is the enlightenment factors, the beautiful mental qualities. He says, if your mind is endowed with these mental qualities, then your mind is rich. Then only you can eliminate the mental poverty. The poverty can never be eliminated through material things.
Yeah.
That's why still we are unhappy, even though we have accomplished so much in our lives. So much. Maybe when you are at the age of 20, Beth, at the age of 30, you don't understand that the life is full of these things. But when you mature, right?
Yeah.
When you mature then you understand, oh, nothing can please me.
Yeah. And it's all like unreliable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the external world is always subject to change.
Right.
And internal world too.
Yeah.
Both worlds are changing. Right?
Impermanent.
So as you continue to change, how you rely on that world,
Right.
you are also changing. Right?
Yeah.
Year by every single minute by minute, day by day, week by week, month by month, you are changing. So why we expect a world that is permanent? Why we expect? That very expectation also causes lots of frustration, anxiety, fear. So we all are responsible for our own peace,
Yeah.
for our own calmness. Then only we can navigate this life of ship nicely among all the storms of worldly conditions.
Right. So, so let me recap a little. So, the 8 worldly conditions are praise, blame, gain, loss, pain, pleasure, and good reputation, bad reputation. So, these things are inevitable in our lives. So when these things come, the goal is to have our mind so steady and stable and strength, right? We want strength of mind that anything can come blowing through and we stay steady.
Yeah.
So we use...
Goal of our training, I would say.
Yeah.
Goal of our training is to gain a mind which is steady among these whirling conditions.
Which is equanimity.
Which is equanimity.
So we have to develop equanimity in our minds.
Yes.
It's a mental state that we probably don't have yet.
Beth, I would say we all have that.
Uh-huh.
But we all have. But the thing is, we have not paid enough attention to it.
Yeah.
And we have not cultivated it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have to start this new path.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when one of these 8 conditions comes, we should wisely know, oh, this is one of these things in the world that this is just part of being a human being. And that's how you kind of develop equanimity. You just wisely know the moment, the present moment, with mindfulness. And equanimity will naturally grow. Is that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Beth, that's why we need mindfulness. That is the reason why we practice mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
To recognize our mental attitudes towards these certain things. When we lose things, right? When we lose our beloved ones, when we lose our valuable material things, we don't feel good. Departure from beloved ones and beloved things is cause a lot of suffering.
Yeah, it brings us down. We get really low.
Yeah. But when these things happen to us, as they happen to us right now, maybe our minds are not ready to accept them. That's why we need to start this practice now. So then our minds are ready in the future.
Yeah.
Right? So when we lose things, we have to practice. And also we should know that this is the worldly conditions. We should tell us right now. We should remind our mind, okay, we will lose things.
It's inevitable.
I will lose everybody around me. I will lose everything that I have gained. I will lose everything.
We should expect it.
We should expect it, and we should be mindful. We should call those thoughts again and again to the mind at this moment.
Like teach the mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Teach the mind.
Yeah.
Right? And when we have beloved people around us, when we'll have all the material success around us, then we are over-thrilled. And that moment, we should think, oh, this happiness will turn into a suffering, loss one day. This happiness will last temporarily.
Yeah, like
it is not lasting forever.
Yeah.
And I cannot expect it to be eternal. Right?
Yeah.
So whenever you are happy, whenever you enjoy that time, that which is okay, enjoy your time, be happy, be joyous in your life. But you also have to have wisdom, proper understanding of this happiness of that moment.
Yeah.
Right?
Be realistic.
Be realistic. Right? Sometimes we cover that reality. We veil that reality. And we don't like to see that reality.
Yeah. We're trying to protect ourselves.
Yeah. We push that reality away. But what I'm saying is, no, expose yourself to that reality. Always expose that. It is not you are not negative.
Yeah.
What is that called? There is a pessimistic. You are not pessimistic.
Right.
You are very optimistic, and you are very realistic.
I almost think it would make you appreciate it too. Like, I know that my time with this person isn't going to stay or last, or
See,
it could
that's
change.
beautiful.
Yeah, like you were like,
Yeah.
oh, I should appreciate this time because it's not going to be forever. So let me make sure the moment is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at praise and blame. So when we are praised, we are so happy. But when 1,000 people praise someone at this moment, those 1,000 people will blame you next moment.
They'll turn on you.
That is the world.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so right. Again.
So why can't we think of that blame? When they worshipped me, when they praised me, why don't I expect the blame in the next moment?
Right.
That can happen. That has happened in the history.
Yeah.
History is full of lessons.
Yeah.
Right? That same thing happened to the Buddha. He was blamed and he was praised. Even look at the Jesus Christ's life.
Right.
He was praised, he was blamed.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful Mother Teresa. She was blamed and she was praised. Right?
Right.
So when we are praised, we should not be over thrilled.
Like elated.
Yeah, sometimes people are living in the 7th heaven when they are praised. They think, oh, this is lasting forever. And then, when we are praised, we pursue after that praise. And then we also develop a strong ego. A strong ego.
Yeah.
And we forget everybody. And now my vision and my mission is to gain more praise.
Like a very selfish mind.
Yeah. Also, we work so hard. We exhaust ourselves. Why? To maintain that praise.
Right. Yeah.
Buddha once said, Dharuno bhikkave labha satkara siloko katuko paruso antarayiko anuttarassa yoga kemassa adigamaya. Monks, there is a thorn. There is a thorn to attain ultimate happiness. The thorn is the praise. Thorn is the gain. When you gain so much, when you gain so much praise, good reputation, happiness, then it is a thorn. Because you completely forget who you are. You develop self-centered emotions, lot of self-centered emotions, and now we also begin to think of ourselves, only ourselves, Beth.
Right.
We forget anyone else. We don't care about them, external people. We think, okay, how can I keep myself happy? See, that's...
Right. Yeah. And I was thinking the more you gain, the more you have to lose. Like the harder you'll fall, right? Like if you're all the way up here and then you're going to really crash, right? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel so sad.
Yeah, right.
Right?
There's a
Yes.
story that I love about Buddha walking through the village. I don't know if I told this before. And people were yelling at him and criticizing him, and he said,
Actually, the villagers were so sad about, upset. They had a lot of angry thoughts towards the Buddha, right? Beth?
Go ahead,
Is that what you...
tell the story, go ahead.
Yeah, that's true, Beth. So Buddha was walking through the village, and then villagers got together and came forward and started to accuse him. At the end, Buddha asked them, "Are you done?" The villagers were speechless, they were not talking. And then Buddha said to them, "I am coming back on this same route again tomorrow. If you forget anything, you can be ready tomorrow and you can blame me again. You can use those forgotten words."
He welcomed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what happened to him, Beth? There is a nice message in that story. The message is, receiver is destroyed. Receiver is eliminated. When the receiver is eliminated, destroyed, who is going to accept them?
Right. There's no way there. There's no one to pick up the phone. Like, you can call, but right.
That's why once Buddha mentioned, the world has an argument with me. The world has an argument with me, but I don't have an argument with the world. World comes and argue with me, but I don't go to the world and argue.
Yeah.
Views are eliminated. The receiver is not there.
Right.
The self is eliminated.
Yeah.
Ego is not there. No more self-centered emotions growing in that mind. And that mind is barren.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
And I think the last line is, "That's the peaceful sage," right? Or that's like a phrase that's used.
That's the equanimity.
Yeah, the equanimity.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then with good reputation and bad reputation, it's the same. When our good name spreads from one person to another, when the whole world knows us, then sometime because of this good reputation, people become toxicated. Is that?
Intoxicated.
Intoxicated. They become intoxicated.
Right.
Yeah. So this good reputation can intoxicate people and their mind, their heart. When they are intoxicated, when people are intoxicated by alcohol and drugs, what they do?
Yeah, senseless.
Yeah, they don't know what they are doing.
Right.
This is the same thing that happens to people when they are intoxicated by their self-centered emotions, good reputation. They forget everybody. They forget everybody. They forget people. They forget their beloved ones. They forget their country, nation. They forget the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cause a lot of problems to the society.
Yeah.
Yeah, good reputation. And because people see, we are living a small life span, right? Very short life.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why people go crazy. Crazy in this very small time. Why we cause a lot of pain and suffering to this earth,
Yeah.
to this mankind.
Yeah.
Right?
In our own life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They forget their self.
Yeah. And I think something I kind of realized early when I first started all this was like my energy, my mental energy, my actions, it's so precious. Like, what am I wasting it on? Where is it going? You know, like we say, you take inventory and you start to see like what's really worth it. Where should I put my energy? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And then bad reputation. When the bad reputation is spread, what happens to us, Beth? We feel so bad about us.
Yeah.
We feel so bad about us. We go into the room, we sleep all day alone, thinking. What happened to me? Why is this? Why it happened to me? I treated the world like this. I treated people like this. I took care of them. I took good care of my friends, my people. But why? Why bad reputation? Why? See? Now they feel so bad about them.
Yeah.
Why we expect from the world? Why?
Yeah.
Why can't we maintain a mind without expectation? Why we expect from people? Why we expect from the world? Even when now Beth, when we go to teach meditation, we know what we say to them, to beginners. Don't expect when you sit.
No expectations.
No expectation, just sit and watch your mind.
Yeah.
Very simple,
Yeah.
right?
But we should approach everything like that.
Sorry?
We should approach everything like that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
And Beth, when we sit on the cushion, we expect so much things. Let's say we expect so much things. Then what happens, Beth?
Oh, it's a mess.
We are struggling.
Yeah, you're fighting with everything that's rising, and
This is the same thing that happens when we live in our daily life.
yeah,
We should never expect from the world anything. People who work for the society got blame, lot of blame. If you are ready to work for the world, work for people, the first lesson we should learn is the blame, is the loss, is the suffering, is the bad reputation. Never expect good things if you take a step forward to work for the people.
always expect.
Always expect the bad things. Then your mind is Upekkha,
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
Bring it on.
you can maintain your mind is steady. You
Right.
can maintain a steady mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes people talk about peace. I'm very happy. That is my aspiration too. That's all of our aspiration, to bring peace to the world. But sometimes we get upset with other people. No. We should focus on the bad people. Good people are always good.
Yeah.
Right?
Explain that more. We should focus on the bad people.
There is a nice Zen story that I learned. Okay,
Yeah.
Let me share that story. A teacher and some students. One student is very bad in the class, so all other students go to the teacher and complain about that bad student. And then students say to the teacher, "Teacher, if you don't ask that bad student, our bad friend, to go away from this place, if you don't drive him away from this school, then we all leave this school." Then teacher said, "Okay, you all can leave this school, but I will keep the bad student." Why? He needs my guidance. You all have learned what I have taught so far. Your minds are ready. You can go to the world, but his mind is still not ready. He needs my guidance. He still needs my teaching.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So that we were on bad reputation. and suffering and the lastly, suffering and happiness. Of course, when we go through happiness, we are over happy. We enjoy, we forget the whole world.
Yeah. When our senses are getting what we want them to have, and our mind is in a happy state, everything's good. I always say, clear skies, sunny skies, and then when it's bad, I say, oh, me and Erica, my friend, we always say, oh, storm clouds today, or cloudy skies today, you know, just knowing like, you know.
And happiness and suffering. We cannot expect sunny sky every day.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good phrase. We cannot expect that. Actually, mind is very tricky, Beth. If mind doesn't have anything to cling, it clings to weather.
Oh yeah.
Rain, weather. It always finds something negative.
Yeah.
Something negative. Looking for something negative always and all the time. And it cling and it always creating stories.
Yes, I know. It's all internal. It's
Internal.
all self-created.
Yeah. So these worldly conditions, this is the nature of the world. And these are worldly, that is why they are called worldly conditions, Beth.
Yeah.
Right? So we should expect them. We should understand, okay, this is the life. And then keep your mind strong and happy.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah. No, these things are inevitable, and I'll be okay. Yeah. This is just the present moment. We accept it as it is. And then we can kind of flow with everything that happens and everything that comes our way. We flow with it instead of fighting it or...
Yeah, flowing means you mindfully acknowledge that, right?
Yeah.
You mindfully acknowledge it.
Right.
And then you also can observe your mental attitude towards these certain things.
Yes.
So then you will realize that, okay, when bad reputation arises, my mind is unhappy.
You just observe that.
Yeah, you just observe that unhappy mind.
The aversion.
Yeah, and loss, gain. See how you relate to these worldly conditions.
Yeah, be curious about
Be
your
curious.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good word. Be curious.
Right. Like, how is my mind responding to this?
Right.
Like, interesting. Yeah, sometimes I just go, interesting.
Yeah.
You know, like, interesting.
And you can laugh at the mind one day.
Yes, right. You'll
When
say,
you-
oh, dear God, I've been getting involved in all of this, and it's just nothing. It's just my mind.
Yeah.
Doing what it does. Yeah.
So that is the equanimity. That is the equilibrium. So first we have to understand these worldly conditions. But no one, as I mentioned mentioned earlier, we cannot please the world. We cannot please the world. And don't waste your time thinking to please the world.
Yeah.
Even the Buddha could not please the world. Work on yourself. Change your perception. Change the perception towards the world. It has to be changed.
Yeah.
Otherwise we will suffer. Otherwise we will be unsatisfied. Even on the deathbed, we will be unsatisfied and we will die with an unsatisfied mind. Don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Right? So we don't need to try to please this unstable world.
Yeah.
World is unstable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Even yourself is unstable.
Oh my gosh. It's
Ourselves are unstable.
so wishy-washy. 1 minute it's here, 1 minute it's there. It's, right.
Yeah.
That's unreliable too. And, okay, good. So we talked about metta as the medicine for anger, and then compassion is the medicine for aversion.
Cruelty, right?
Yeah.
Cruelty, compassion. Another beautiful mental state. Compassion. Compassion has 2 layers, Beth. Karuna Sitala Hadayam. Karuna Sitala Hadayam mean a compassionate heart is very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So, why we need compassion? Why we need to practice it? We practice compassion as an antidote to remove cruelty.
Right.
So, when we see the world's suffering, or when there is suffering in our presence, then the first thing is, if the person is compassion, if the person has a compassionate heart, then the first layer is his or her heart begins to quiver, tremble.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. His or her heart cries loud in the presence of that suffering. What is the cruelty? On the other hand, when there is world suffering, when there is suffering in our vicinity, that heart enjoys that suffering. That's the cruelty.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, that's the cruelty. Cruelty is, there are people, right? There are people in our society. They love to enjoy others' suffering. That's how they make their hearts, their minds happy. Hurting other animals, hurting other people, and destroying things. That's how they make their minds happy. But that is not a civilized mind. It's a weak mind.
Yeah.
It's a poor mind.
Yeah.
So what is the second layer of the compassion? Now when there is suffering out there, we try our best to look for a way to remove that suffering.
Yeah.
So if we are in a position without having a second thought, we go forward and we try to remove that suffering. That is the culmination of compassion.
Yeah.
There are 2 sufferings in the world, Beth. One is suffering due to the lack of material things. So we can eliminate that suffering by giving.
Yeah.
Right?
Like just basic needs, helping
Basic
people
needs.
who had their basic needs met.
Yeah, like food, shelters, medications, right? Clothings and these things. We can give and we can remove that suffering. But there is a dangerous another suffering. What is that suffering, Beth?
The mental.
Mental suffering. You think by giving we can eliminate that suffering? By practicing generosity, do you think we can eliminate that suffering? We cannot.
No.
There are I don't know, maybe thousands of people who are successful, materially successful, but they are mentally suffering. So how can we remove that suffering? Just by giving? No, they don't need anything because they are successful.
Yeah.
So how can we eliminate that suffering? No way. So to eliminate that suffering, we need the teaching.
Yeah.
That's the basic. That is why we need this spiritual path, this spiritual journey. Only through a spiritual journey we can eliminate that mental poverty,
Right.
that mental suffering. That is why Buddha had compassion, which is called great compassion.
Yeah.
He didn't try to eliminate the material suffering out there in the world. He tried to eliminate, he tried to uproot the mental suffering.
Right.
Yeah.
Bhante, wasn't there a moment where he kind of wasn't sure if he was going to try to help because he thought, oh, this is complicated teaching and these people may not understand how, how am I going to teach them? Like the depth of these teachings.
Yeah, he had a thought, right?
He had it, right?
After attaining Buddhahood.
But then his compassion,
Yes.
just
Yes.
took over, and
Right,
he thought,
right.
I have to help.
Yeah.
Right?
I have to find a way to teach the Dhamma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was his compassionate heart that,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that brought these
Mhm.
teachings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I want to we talked a lot about equanimity, which is great. I'm glad we did that. The last one I just wanted to mention was appreciative joy. That's the fourth sublime state, appreciative joy or altruistic joy. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Jealousy. What is jealousy? When the world is successful, when the neighbor is successful, accomplished, we don't feel happy.
We want it.
We don't appreciate that. We don't enjoy others' happiness.
Success and happiness.
Yeah, others' happiness and success.
But it's just a mental state.
It is a mental
It's just
state.
a mental state.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why we need vipassana, right, Beth?
Right.
So, jealous means you don't appreciate others' success, others' happiness, others' joy. You don't appreciate it. So instead we develop a mind that appreciate others, which is called Mudita, altruistic joy. So we don't need to spend a single penny to gain this happiness. When others are happy, why can't we make our mind happy?
Right.
We can rejoice, we can celebrate their success, their happiness, their accomplishments. Then we are happy.
Yeah.
See, even world's happiness can be used as a way to make our mind happy.
Right.
We don't need to spend anything.
Yeah. Like, I'm so happy to see you have that.
Absolutely.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So appreciate it. Learn to appreciate others' success, others' happiness. I was giving a talk to small kids years ago, and then I asked a girl, her name was Yashodhara. I asked her about Mudita, appreciative joy. She said, I think she was 4 or 5 at that time. And then she said, Bhante, I share my donuts with others, I share my toys with others, and then they enjoy it, and I feel so happy.
Aw.
Look at that mind.
Yeah. It's so pure.
Very pure.
Yeah.
So when others are happy by using her things, she is happy.
Yeah.
That is called mudita. That is called appreciative joy.
Yeah.
It's not the jealous.
Yeah.
So we need to practice altruistic joy to free our mind from jealousy.
Right.
Yeah. So these are called four noble dwellings. Metta, loving kindness. Compassion, Karuna. Altruistic joy, Mudita. Equilibrium or equanimity, Upekkha. So all the stable, wonderful, noble, rich people live in these dwellings.
Yeah, you said we can practice until we just live in these four places
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah.
These are the only mental states, and we
Yes.
can just stay there.
Yes.
If we practice
Even
forever.
Buddha live in these dwellings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Arahant. You say Arahant.
Arahants,
Monks,
yeah.
they have purified their mind to the point or to the extent that this is all that's in there. Right.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Luminous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Practice
Even
forever.
Buddha live in these dwellings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Arahant. You say Arahant.
Arahants,
Monks,
yeah.
they have purified their mind to the point or to the extent that this is all that's in there. Right.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Luminous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Practice
Even
forever.
Buddha live